It's 9 o'clock. Good morning, I'm Olivia Dillon. UBS has agreed to take over troubled bank Credit Suisse in a deal brokered by the Switzerland government aimed at easing concerns on global financial markets. US correspondent Jonathan Kersley.
Switzerland's president said it was clear on Friday European time confidence in Credit Suisse could not be restored. The value of stocks for the 167-year-old bank has fallen by 30% in the last month, and concerns over its future prompted troubles on global markets. UBS has agreed to pay $3 billion for the bank. 48 hours ago, Credit Suisse was valued at 10 billion Australian dollars. Given the timing of this announcement, Australian investors and the Australian stock market will be among the first in the world to react.
Police say a crackdown has dramatically reduced the number of bikie gang members in New South Wales. The head of the Raptor Squad has told The Telegraph the Comanchero gang has been decimated and memberships to other gangs such as the Lone Wolves and Rebels are in serious decline. Nearly 5 million Australians will see an increase to their government support payments from today. The aged and disability pension and carer payments will all rise by $37 a fortnight for singles and $56 for couples. The job seeker rate will also be lifted by $24 a fortnight. Paramedics will break health department orders in a bid to relieve hospital bed blocks and ambulance ramping. From tomorrow, ambulance officers will assess the condition of their patients and, if they're deemed stable, will return to the road. Health Services Union State Secretary Gerard Hayes says they're being forced to take matters into their own hands.
There's so many choke points at this point in time. Ambulances are a symptom, not the cause, and so they're parked out the front. So what they will do now is ensure that the patient has a mild injury or illness. After 30 minutes, they'll leave them there in the hospital and they will respond to a more critically ill patient.
A woman is in a critical condition after a motorcycle crashed into a parked car at Aberglasslyn over the weekend. It's alleged a Harley-Davidson hit a median strip on Denton Park Drive before running into a parked car at about 9:30pm on Saturday. The male rider from Rutherford suffered fractures and is in a stable condition. His 37-year-old female pillion passenger was taken to John Hunter Hospital in a critical condition to undergo surgery after suffering possible head and spinal injuries. Also making news, Russian President Vladimir Putin has made a surprise visit to the Ukrainian city of Mariupol, which was seized by Russian troops last May. Vitamin C could be the key to reversing the effects of sepsis on the body's organs. And a PEP 11 protest, which took place at Bar Beach yesterday, saw residents and political groups calling on the federal government to make a decision on the matter.
2NURFM Sport.
Bulldogs coach Cameron Ciraldo is heaping praise on captain Reid Marnie after a 26-22 win over the Tigers. Marnie never stopped in stifling conditions at Belmore. Ciraldo says it was a typical effort from his number 9.
He's been brilliant since day one that he walked into this joint. He's a natural leader. He's the sort of guy you want to go to war with. Reid's really leading from the front at the moment. He's leading every day, every meeting, every training session.
Round 3 of the NRL wrapped up with the Raiders holding off the Sharks 24-20. In AFL, the Giants have started their new era under coach Adam Kingsley with a victory, 106-90 over the Crows. Mitchell Marsh has smashed 66 not out off just 36 balls, including 6 sixes as Australia thrashed India by 10 wickets in the second men's one-dayer. And Arsenal has opened up an 8-point lead over Manchester City at the top of the Premier League ladder after a 4-1 thrashing of Crystal Palace. Man U has beaten Fulham 3-1 in the FA Cup quarterfinals. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM news.